Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to YouTube dance commentator, and we have a fun little dance break that XG has posted. It's a rehearsal video for Take My Breath. Now I do believe there is a full take of the dance, but this is just the dance break excerpt. Most likely means there's going to be something really fun about it if they're just doing the dance break. So we're going to check it out, share our thoughts, and of course, be able to appreciate the song because I don't believe I've heard this song. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, that sounds awesome. Breath moment. That was cool. That was cool. Oh. I like this. Oh, stop. Oh, that was so fun. Yeah, I mean, of course it would be fun to see the whole track, but there's a reason they posted this. Like I said, we're going to enjoy it. Here we are. So we start from the top of this. And if you didn't know, I've reviewed their entire discography at this point, and I really like their growth, especially within the realm of the Sienna Lalau bag of movement. I would be surprised if Sienna's not involved in this, especially with some of the syncopation in our choices. But I do know there's other performance direction happening. So we always, give flowers to all of that. I don't know who the current performance director is. Is it somebody involved with Lady Bounce? Maybe. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But here we go. So I like that you have with the Take My Breath a lot of the breath-like sound. I like that we're using this imagery of pushing and projecting using the chest because that's where our lungs are. So that's going to be a natural place we associate breath to the part of the body in movement. So I like that we do it and drop it down to a multi-leveled formation. I like the angles. We end up creating this this redirection or this kind of hinge-like effect going in with the torsos to the side. I like the angles. I like how we're framing, not just in where we're looking, but also in the lean away to what's happening in center. It's really nice. We open it out. I like the accents down, arms go up, they drop it. We're moving the 3-step turn with 2 of our members to get us to these little partnering moments is fun. Then you hear this do 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 do. So I like that we have the 2 groups to get that all nice and not synchronized, but I mean there's a lot of synchronization happening near the tail end, which would be the unified projection of seeing everybody do things in a uniform fashion. So that would be what synchronization would be a nice way of clocking it as, but I would consider that a really nice, clear, readable dynamic. So I like that we have it framing. I like the points, kind of crossing it, dropping it down with the body roll accent in. I love this little moment of Chisa over on the side, this opposing push and pull. I like the tap to the rotation around. Extraordinary. Okay, so I assumed, because a lot of the girls had these pants on with different, kind of design in the back, that's an XG merch. Love it. So I like that they cross it down. I like the accent through, and then we pan the camera over to the side. Body roll. Now, is this an XG pant? If it is, slay. Love it. If it's not, there is, I believe, with Prime members, and you saw Prime members if you watched Produce 101 Japan, they have a collaboration with somebody, an artist, who does the skeleton-like effect, but it's painted. So if you like this and you want this style and other things outside of what we're seeing here, you can go there and you'll most likely be able to catch something like that. I would love to acquire one, but I like the ISO happening on the chest. We drop it down, we bring it up, and then you have Kokonas join the chat. We press it high to low, we send it up. I like that we have our rotation going in with this body roll to cater to that. Then we pan it over, drop it down. Harvey's now join. I like the And we do this repeat going in with the pickup of the leg. The arms do that nice overhead that you would see on the whacking side. I like the accents. She says, come here. We hit it high, mix, low. Everybody's choosing to take their arms and frame it. And then you have this moment with Hinata. She does a really nice, fun variant. Notice she had more stylization in her hands compared to Harvey, and it really helped with that percussion, that live accent and approach. And I love the breath. So fun. I don't know if it's powder. I don't know if she like inhaled this. It's not a vape or anything like that, but like a vape equivalent where you can like hold in that kind of a visual effect and then release it. It doesn't look like powder, which is why it's just cool to see. That's a vibe. Love it. I'm curious what that is. But I like that we lean it forward. I like the walk forward is also really nice. Then we're walking, and then we have it in an inverted V with feature in center. Then we ripple it, accented out, dropping it down with the arms presenting up. The strobe was a really cool element there. They weren't doing a ton, but it was really nice to be able to see them have their nice ripple. The strobe really helped add to the effect, but the strobe is not continuing through, so we can really see the charm of the dance. So we end up rotating with the wrists. I like the hips. It's interesting that we have these types of hips in this transition style. Then we have the wrist rotation. I like the head ISO on it. There's a groove to it. There's a little bit of this weight rebounded accent that's super nice. Then we knock those wrists, and then we trace up, and then we create a triple, and with this kind of brush-like choice with our arms, and I like the pull that's happening with our chest. Remember, it's a wordplay choice. Whenever we're talking about taking my breath, we're doing this pulling of, you're literally taking the breath. Because when you see somebody, it's a weird analogy, but getting sucker punched and their body lunges forward and their breath leaves their body, that effect is a really nice way of doing wordplay justification because we naturally associate that, right? It's cool. I like the kicks on that is also nice. We flick it, we bring it up, and then we do a triple on the hips. We press it out as a lingering finish. Nice little trot, and then you have a Jurin, little moment with her hand to get us to clock her as the feature, even though we're all rotating the formation. And then we do a nice body roll, like the fullness on it, and then we knock on the chest with our hands. We send it over to the side. I like the breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. Oh, do we do our head into our chest? Hold on. What? Uh-oh, hold on. We just do two. Breathe in, breathe out. Then we do a ball change on it. Then we pull, and right now, we have the little gun to the hips, and we go boom, and we pelvic thrust. That was cute. Then we end up knocking, and then we take the hips from the side, flick it, and we trace down. I like that they have a lingering moment where they stay, and then Jurin drops it, keeps her as feature. Then we all create a nice unified front. And then I like the hip on that, breathe in, breathe out. And then notice because they have their arms up and they kind of looked a little bit to the hip, it made us see the hip really clearly. And then going here, we drop it down, beautiful mirroring transition. What I mean by that is the same quantity of people on the stage right side move to a similar degree in depth of the stage as those on stage left. It's very balanced. I love that. And then it goes, no, and then we pick it up. Like, these little movements and moments, like these rebounded weight shift pickups, give that Sienna impression. Because it has gala, right? Like, that gala era of movement, where I know Sienna was on that. I know Love Ron was also on it, too. So I don't really know, like, the nuance of the separation quite as easily as I'm able to clock in other cases. So that's where my hypothesis and educated guess is on who is a helpful hand in this, but I'm all for learning more. So I let the double on that, and then we have the mouthing na with that chant-like accent, and then we have it over the ear. Then we cross. Then it looks like we're pulling, we're grabbing each other's chests, and then we have this lingering finish on this, and then we look to the side. The fact that they took the time to film just the dance break shows how much they like it. I think it's something to be said. I think it's a really nice charm, and it shows the beauty of going to see them live, because you would be able to see that live in a way that is really difficult to see in a music video or to see in a normal promotion. So I wouldn't have known this existed unless somebody would have requested or brought to my attention Take My Breath. But I also know too, I know they have choreography to the full track, but there's a reason why they focus on the dance break, because they were probably really able to go for it here compared to the types of costumes they have on tour are really cool. Stylists gets a raise always. Like they should have, I don't know, they should own the company at this point. But I really like how they're able to have such interesting perspective in what they wear, but that can cause some very interesting dynamics in how you perform these types of dances in that type of costuming. So I like that they look very comfortable. It's a really nice way of promoting your merch, and I'm here for good time, good vibes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I mentioned, if you want to see any XG perspective that I've encountered with the group outside of what you see on YouTube, it is all bingeable on Patreon. They were one of the first groups I ever marathoned, which was cool. So they are near and dear to me. And I'm excited to hear y'all's thoughts in the comments. You guys know me, I know you, I'm Jess, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.